In order to create the partial fraction decomposition of a rational expression, we need to know the form that the partial fraction decomposition will take. And that form depends on two things: whether the factors in the denominator are linear or quadratic, and whether they're unique or if there are repeated factors. So I'm going to look at a few examples to demonstrate the different forms that can occur. In the first few examples, the factors in the denominator are all linear, meaning they take the form something like a times x plus b, where x represents the variable and a and b represent constants. In that case, each of the linear factors becomes part of a partial fraction, and in the numerator we simply get constants. So we get a constant a over x plus 4, a constant b over x plus 5, and so on. If the factor is repeated, so in this case it's repeated 4 times, the multiplicity is 4, we need to include all powers up to that multiplicity. Meaning we'll have a partial fraction a over x plus 2, b over x plus 2 squared, c over x plus 2 cubed, and d over x plus 2 to the 4th. The denominator might also contain a mix of linear factors that some might appear only once and others appear more than once. So this would be written out as a over x minus 1 plus b over x plus 5 plus c over x plus 5 squared. So the repeated factor, we have to include both powers for that. The remaining examples all include quadratic factors in the denominator. In other words, factors of the form ax squared plus bx plus c, where we can't reduce that to a simpler linear pair of factors. In that case, rather than just a constant in the numerator, we put a linear term. So we could write this as ax plus b over x squared plus 5. If a quadratic factor is repeated, we do something similar to what we did up above. I would get ax plus b over x squared plus 3 plus cx plus d, a different set of constants, over x squared plus 3 squared. And finally, in the last example, this is a little bit tricky. The x squared kind of seems quadratic, but in fact we can factor x squared because it's very simple. This can factor as just x times x. So this is actually a repeated linear factor, whereas x squared plus x plus 4 is a quadratic factor. So the partial fraction decomposition is going to look like a over x plus b over x squared plus plus cx plus d, since it's quadratic, over x squared plus x plus 4. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.